back here on Tuesday. We saw over the weekend, we got all the jambs painted up, everything done, doors back on, lined up, closing. Owner brought us new glass. We thought he had said he got new door glass, but he got all new glass after we've already installed the quarter windows a while back. So we weren't suspecting that because the car's leaving for paint today, and I was hoping to have all the glass dropped in the doors, only because I hate doing this stuff after it's painted. Just a chance of risking getting a scratch or something. So obviously we're not it's gonna throw the schedule off a bit because I gotta pull quarter glass out now. And the new glass he's all got does not have any of the roller mechanisms on it. All this stuff that goes on here, I'm gonna call it roller mechanism. So I've started swapping it over. That's the new glass, this is the old glass. And of course obviously there's a certain tool that goes in here, turns it. I tried the needle nose, but it's pretty tight, so I've got a couple off, but these ones are super tight, so we're gonna punch it off. So I think all we're really gonna get done now, because we're taking it to the paint booth soon, is we're gonna hopefully get the passenger side glass in, and then get the passenger side rear window out, and then the rear windows all have to go down to a glass shop because they need all this stuff pressed on it new. That's not something we can do here. So we'll just keep plugging away. Sean's over there prepping parts too, getting ready. So can we do it? We can do it. All it's going to do is set us behind a couple days, or set the upholstery guy behind a couple days, because he can't put door panels on without glass in, obviously. So we'll keep plugging away. So anyone who buys this glass, this is what you're going to do. You're going to take these off, which you just, you turn it here. You get a tool, turn it out there. Those will come off, and you just put it on the new glass. The new glass got all the holes drilled, so just take them off from there, put them onto there. Pretty simple. No, nothing major there to do. So anyway, I'm going to put the camera down, see if we can get these two out, put onto there, and then I'm going to attempt to put this window in the door. So you got a bunch of pieces here in your door. You got a window regulator. This for the other side. I've already got then this one in this side. Then you got your front, I don't know what you call it, guides for your rollers. I'm not sure. The shorter one goes towards the front of the door. The longer one goes towards the back of the door. We'll show you that when we get into it. Okay, so I got the passenger side glass in here. So now that I've kind of figured out how it goes, because I've forgotten, and you can see it's fitting real nice. Right here is a gap, but there's a piece of rubber ripped away there, so I don't know where that is. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to go over and explain to you how the driver, how they go together. So we'll show you. And remember, we've got to swap all these parts over. But before we do that, right now, we're going to do a quick video and show you this. Okay, so you're going to look at these two. You've got a long one and a short one, and you got one with a stop. Okay, that's a stop right there. The shorter one is going to go to the front, and it's going to go, whoops, you see the stud right there? That's going to come through that hole right there on the door. And then this is going to bolt right in there to that. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. Give me a second. I'm going to get the camera, turn it off for a minute, and I'll show you. Okay, I've got the front one in, so I slid it in through the big hole, obviously, and it comes in here. You put your hand through this hole here, this piece here, if you can see it right here, my thumb's wiggling, you tuck it up and it comes up underneath this piece. I put my bolts in, I leave them a little bit loose, see, because there's movement there. Now what that movement there is your glass adjustment forward, backward, oh, not forward this way, not forward this way, but this way, tilting in, tilting out, if that makes sense. Okay, and I leave that one a little loose too. Just loose enough where it's not going to fall apart. Now for your next one, again, you're going to take the next one, and I'm going to take all the bolts out. Okay. This one has a metal plate, like a washer on top. So again, ow. And I'm gonna, well, we won't deal with that, I won't show you that right now, but now I'm gonna slip it in here, right? And it's gonna come up underneath these two holes here. Then it's gonna come down the bottom to that. So let me get it in place and I'll show you. Yeah, I can't really leave the camera on. Sorry, guys. Okay, so unless some of you probably aren't doing new glass, but the next step is you got to get these off. Like I said, do one at a time. This is obviously the back corner. Take that off, put it over there, and just the front. Just copy what you're doing. Okay. So for me, I've got a couple little chisels down here and a body work hammer, because you know we're doing body work on glass, and I'm just gonna knock these off one at a time and move it over. Okay, so these are pretty seized on here, so we're gonna leave them soak for a minute. While they're soaking, we're gonna come around here, because you can do this in any order you want. Like I say, a lot of you guys probably aren't replacing your glass. You're just taking your glass out and putting it in. So obviously I put all the bolts back together. There's everything. And you know, we lube all this stuff up after. I'm not showing you that part of it right now. That's only common sense. I know you guys are smart enough to know that you should lube all the tracks up. I'm just giving you a rough idea how it goes together. If something helps you, it helps you. So this now is going to turn around like that. And we're gonna, I'm trying to do this with one hand. It's pretty hard, guys. Everything's trying to slip around here on me. I ain't panicking if I make a little mark on the inside of the door, because it's covered up with the door panel anyway. So you're gonna slip that in there, like so. Now, this piece is gonna bolt there and there, okay? If you look carefully, you can almost see where it was bolted before. You get the right line, you see. That's gonna bolt there. And then you're gonna have your other piece is gonna bolt down in here. So let me lift it up, shut this camera back off, lift it up and get it in there, and it'll give you some sort of incentive to what you're doing. Okay, so if you're building one of these Firebirds, pay attention to where these bolts are. That'll help you out. So your regulator is going, your big huge hole, your regulator's going forward of that. There's a hole up there, right before that, so that's your first one. There's a hole there. Okay, just remember there's a hole next to it, or just watch this video as you're doing it. Then you got a dip in here, the hole, and they're bolting there. And you got a dip and no hole. Then you've got your little piece here that's going there. Okay, that's it. Now what's going to happen is you're going to take your glass, you're going to slide it in down these tracks. Your glass has got rollers on it, so one will slide there, one will slide into there. It'll come down. Once the glass comes down, you're going to roll your window. You're going to hold your glass up and roll your window up, so the glass is sitting here. And right here, right there, and on the other end of this piece, there's a hole. Right? This rolls up and down. See? Anyway, there's a hole, and on the glass, there's two studs on the glass that we're swapping over right now. Those studs are going to come through. You bolt it on. That's how simple it is. So really, to get the glass out of this car, you just take your door panel off, undo these two bolts. Your glass should just come out of there. Probably have to take your window fuzzies off if you had any on there. Okay, I'm gonna go swap over the other parts on the door glass and try and slide it in here. Okay, we got all the parts swapped over. Alright. So now we're gonna drop this glass in. Like I say, see the little wheel here? Because I can't film this and do this. There's your track down in there. There's your track down in there. You're going to grab your glass and kind of come in on an angle and get that to drop into those tracks and just set it down low. Then trust me, you're over halfway there. Okay, so you've dropped your glass down into your track here and into your track there. Now when the glass is down, you have this track I showed you inside. See how the studs come through your glass? It's a nut. Again over here, a nut. That's how it attaches your glass. Now, that window on this car is rolling up. But now you have to play with all the adjustments. You have adjustments, that's why this is slotted. You have adjustments this way. You have adjustments you can see here, there. You have to play with that stuff for closing it to make sure you get a nice line here. And you have to make sure too that when you're adjusting it, you also want to roll up your rear window here, because you want them, this one's a bit stiff and it's coming out anyway, you want it to match up to this when it's closed. Okay, there's not much else I can tell you except that's the basics of it. Should at least get your glass in the door, and then from there it's just play with stuff. You'll know where there's adjustments because you'll see slots cut. They say slot, slot, slots, slots. You'll know. Just play. If you've gone this far to get into this video and take your car apart, you're gonna get it. Trust me. Just take your time, relax. If you get frustrated, walk away from it and just come back to it an hour later. Okay. Okay, the next step is, because the gentleman brought us all new glass, which we didn't know he was going to bring us, we've got the rear quarter glass in here. So, get your door panel off, which you'll figure out on your own. And the first step is going to unloosen the 4 bolts for your regulator, okay? Okay, let me set the camera down, I'll get these off. Okay, what's happening next here is, there's the regulator, alright? Now, it's going to fall down, and then what you're going to do, if you look carefully in there, I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, in here, there's a slide that it goes into, and you want to get it slid out of there, then you're going to get your regulator out of there. I need both hands here, so give me half a second. Or do I need both hands? Okay, I got it out of the slide, but I need both hands to get it out of there. Okay, so we got our regulator out of the rear. Now what you're going to do next is there's a bolt down here, and a bolt down here. And you want to get those out next, and that's going to get your tracks out of there, okay? So let's get some tools and get those out. Hopefully I'm making sense to you guys. I ain't no teacher, I'm just the guy giving you some tips. Okay, so I got the bolts out. Next, now you're going to grab your glass, be careful not to break it. I don't care, he's got new. And you're going to slide out of the tracks. It might take 2 arms to wiggle it around. You have 1 arm getting the glass and 1 arm in the holes holding tracks, and get your glass out of there, okay? So this is the glass here. It's going to wiggle out, but I need to put the camera down because I need both hands. So glass is out. And what I obviously got to do is I got to knock these off to put onto the new glass sitting on the ground there, and I got to get this piece off and do that. And that there's going to have to be done at the glass shop because I don't have the butyl or whatever it is that goes in there. So I'm going to get both quarter windows out, drop these at a glass shop, let them do that, then I can take care of this later, these things. So all I did was I left the track back in there. I took the bolts and nuts that I showed you. I took off the 3 of them. I just put them back on loosely so I know the track is in there. Okay? I left it in there. This is a convertible top car, I should say. So I don't know whether between a coupe or convertible, if there's a little less or more room. That I don't know, but anyway, there we go. So I'm happy. So hopefully that helps somebody out. I'm going to get this one out of here now. Like I say, drop those at the glass shop tomorrow. And I'm not going to throw the upholstery guy off too far behind here now because I did get the door glass in, which I didn't even think I was going to do because I was concerned about these things coming off, right? Like I've never done this before. But you look at it, it looks to me like it's just almost like a used for when you're doing C-clips, a tool. Just go in there and turn it off. But I got them off and I swapped them out and I'm very happy with it. So, hey, you learn something new every day. That's the fun thing about this car hobby, is you learn something every day. So, yeah, I'm going to continue and get the other one out for now. That's all I got to show you. And Sean's got the whole car ready in 600 now. He's just finished up. Near the end of the day here pretty much. And he's going to, he's gone around back onto the 36 fork fenders. Right on. Okay, so got to get the glass out because I got to get ready to take this car to the paint booth. That's right, we do not, you've been watching us paint here, we do jams and stuff here in the body shop. It's not a paint booth. To paint a car in here, there would be too much dust in here. Could you paint a car in here? Sure you can. It's going to be dusty, we'll polish it out after. My paint booth is 15 minutes up the road, so that's where we're going to take it. And I'll film as we're getting her out of here and we're getting her hooked to the old tow truck. Okay guys, we got her loaded up, we're off to the spray booth. Just throw a little shout out there to AJ's Towing. Out here in the Fraser Valley, I use AJ's Towing. And Scott, the driver, he's the best guy I can ask for. Huh?
Check, make sure the roof is locked down.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Probably should have done that when we still down on the ground.
Yeah, okay, off to the booth, guys. We'll see you. We'll finish the video when we get over there. But anyway, I was saying, I always use Scott. That was him right there. He tows everything for me. I send him over to places I don't even have to be there. It's nice to have people you can rely on, you know? Okay, we got a truck full of parts and paint. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, guys, we got her over at the booth. Tires and wheels are off, up on stands. We always lift all the vehicles on stands so you can get paint up underneath properly. And not just, you know, some painters will just bend down like that and paint and leave the overspray go. We actually do underneath first, and we do it well, you know, like 2 or 3 coats. But there she is, sitting in the booth for now. It's pretty dark, getting pretty late. We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna head home, and we'll be back in the morning and we'll start masking up for paint work. So please, if you haven't already, and if you think about it, I'm asking you all, if you're watching me, subscribe to me. Hit the subscribe button. See you later.